last 3 minutes and 34 seconds or whatever. And defense won all day, other than a few periods. And then the last drive, 2-minute drill to end the game. We jump off sides, give the team a fade, catch the ball, lose the game. Doesn't matter if you lose 7-3 or 47-40, right? You got to win the game in the biggest moments. Offense did that today, defense did not. That's simple.
How much chippy today? What do you think of the intensity of practice?
Yeah, our practice, we got out and gave good juice today. Been happy with how our guys have responded after day 5. Really challenged them, and I've been happy how they've responded.
The defensive line obviously has a lot of players new to the team, players that haven't played that much. How have you been impressed with the progression of that group so far? Really
impressed. They've gotten a lot better, I think, moving Clayton back. You know, Clayton's a talker, and I think sometimes when you have guys with talk and juice, it energizes the rest of the room, and I think he really energized that room, especially with CJ out. But I thought it was really good.
Adding on to the defensive line, how valuable is it for them to see a plethora of different arms being tested against them throughout spring practice?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for them to see different type of guys evade the pocket. But, versus them, it's defeating the man, rush games, and stuff like that, not necessarily who's playing quarterback.
What's it like seeing Mike Kilgore opted already after the injury that he had?
Yeah, it's great to see. I mean, he was a phenomenal high school player. He was phenomenal in the spring last year before his non-football injury. And not in here, he was training and stuff like that. But that sucked to miss him last year. But to get him back has been really good. He's been noticeable on tape.
What do you see out of Jalen?
Which one?
Defensive end.
Defense.
Thompson.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know if you were talking Clem or.
Okay.
Yeah, I think both Jalen's I've been really pleased with. They go versus each other all the time. Clem's playing at a really good level right now. I've been very happy with how he's playing. Thompson's playing really high. He's a veteran. He's just some guys, they have the experience, and it looks like they have the experience when they play. Like, it's not the first time they've seen a screen. It's not the first time they've seen a big play action on 3rd and short. Like, they just know how to play football. And JT definitely plays like he knows how to play football, like he's played a lot of snaps, which he has.
You mentioned Clayton's a talker, but how do you feel, to this point now of spring, more obviously the defense being installed, but just the communication defensively has been?
Yeah, I think there's times where it's not good and then times where it's good. I mean, to be honest, I think some guys have done a really good job vocalizing it. Speak of Clayton. Hi, Clayton. I said you were a talker, just so you know. It's been good. I mean, like I said, some guys communicate really well. Some guys got to get better. Some of that is confidence. Volume is confidence. So if you're saying something loud and you're wrong, usually it's because you thought you were right. Like you were so confident you were right. You don't scream something unless you're confident, right? So I think our guys are just got to get more confident, so they're louder, so we can communicate better.
There's been some questions about Jordyn Tyson's durability. What would you say in response?
Yeah, I mean, that dude didn't miss practice. That dude came out, I think, the first year here, which was the 2024 team, he played our entire regular season until the second half, didn't miss practice, was moved around the entire field. I think he's led the country in targets for 2 straight years. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about his durability. I'm not worried about his toughness. That kid's extremely tough. People don't know he's played with stitches in his hand that people don't know about. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that because he's tough. Like, he is a kid who's going to block you, go put on the tape. Like, he's a football player you want to have on your team. Like, that is a guy that is going to be the face of an organization.
Coach, with running backs like Abbott who are not afraid to fight for that first down in the trenches, how important is it for the defensive line to share that same mindset?
Yeah, we got to win short downs. At the end of the day, you got to win the downs that you're not supposed to win. And if you're on defense and you can win the downs you're not supposed to win, and you make the downs that you're not supposed to win difficult for the opponent, it changes everything. And flip side, offense, you've got to win the downs you're supposed to win. If 3rd and 1 is challenging, it's going to be a long year on that side of the ball. Just like on defense, if 3rd and long is challenging, it's going to be a long year on that side of the ball. Like, you've got to win the down and distances that are advantage to you. And then the best teams make the easy down and distance for the opponents challenging. So we put a lot of time into 3rd and short this year just because we want to be a team that wins those down and distances.
Moving on to special teams, you brought in Mike Cypress to help with the kicking and punting, which was a struggle last year. What sort of development have you seen from the special teams?
Yeah, I mean, they're getting coached by a guy who's done it at a high level for a long time. So just the communication back there, I see him coaching, and it's really cool for me to see just because he's been there, he's done that. He specializes not in special teams, he specializes in kicking, punting, snapping. That's what he's a professional in. He's a professional at coaching the fundamentals of kicking, snapping, and punting, and I'm glad he's on our side.
Most of or all of the team will be running with the kids this weekend in the Pats run.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I don't know about running. Right, they're gonna be lining the field.
Whatever they do with these kids this weekend, as a tough guy, how does that make you feel? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's cool that our guys want to give back to the community. At the end of the day, like Arizona State, like we represent Arizona State, which is one of the universities in the state of Arizona. And being involved in our state, being involved in these events, being involved in the youth. I think is kind of what college is supposed to be about, is our guys and our players and our staff getting young kids involved in college, involved in sports, seeing their guys they see on TV be good people. And I think that's everybody's responsibility when you're in one of these positions, is to you're not always going to be perfect, you're going to have your moments, but for the most part try to be good people and try to show people what good people are. And I think our guys wanting to be a part of that is just showing that they're good people, and they want to continue to spread that.
Is Kent going to do the kids run?
Maybe. He may have a T-ball game. We're in a competitive season of T-ball where nobody's allowed to get out, which is new to me. I yelled out the other day, and I was like, oh crap, everyone's looking at me. I'm like, he was out. It was my own son, guys. It's okay. It's my own son. They got him out. You're not supposed to do that. Let me tell you. What?
You're not the coach, are you?
No, but I may next year. But just because I'm there, I try to be as involved as I can. You only get these opportunities in their life a certain amount of time. So whatever it takes, the staff's going to be there for me if I have to leave and go do something with my family, and they have the same thing. If they need to leave and go do something with their family, I want to be involved in that. That's not something that, if we talk about family in our program, but we're not present in our own families, right, then we're not really, it's all a fake, right? We got to be present in our own families' lives. We got to lead by example. If we want these kids on our team to be good fathers, we got to be good fathers. And so I'm around as much as I can. So we'll find out. I don't know what time the T-ball game is, but we'll be 20-25 minutes early. We'll be getting some people.
A bunch of players have gone bowling lately. How do you think the competition there off the field translates on the field?
You want competitive people. I think you recruit people who love to compete and love competitiveness. I say there's two types of people. There's people who watch videos. There's people who play chess.com, or they play one of these weird online games on their phone. Give me the dude that at least plays the online game. Is that going to be the deciding factor in a recruitment? No. But do I like the fact that he'd rather compete and have a winner and a loser? Absolutely. I like the fact that just guys who naturally like to compete. Like, if your hobbies are competition, like, that's a positive in my mind. If those are the things you want to do for fun, aren't competition.